Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby.
Hey, it's day 24 of my 30-day challenge to consistently show up for myself on my YouTube channel. I am on my way to meet a friend for breakfast, trying a new restaurant. They actually offer breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner as well, but it is 11:20 and I'm going to be getting the omelet and churro French toast because I've already looked at the menu, which I'm sure doesn't everyone do that before they try a new restaurant? But anyway, that's that. I'm supposed to be there at 11:15. Y'all know how I do. But I'm only a few blocks away, so I should be there momentarily. Anyway, and then after that, I have some errands to run, which I normally would take Romeo with me to run those errands, but since I'm already out, I'm going to go ahead and do them. I have a couple of returns to make and that coat to pick up from the cleaners that they were supposed to be putting that button on. So hopefully that turned out well. So we'll see. But thanks for tuning in, and I will chat with you later in the vlog. Okay, just finished up at breakfast. I thought the food was decent. My friend, not so much. So I was like, hey, well, that was your selection, but it's cool. I didn't have a problem with it. I actually, it was like the churro French toast was different from what I expected. It turned out being like French toast with whipped cream and cinnamon toast crunch cereal on top of it, but whatever. But the omelet was good. So that was that. Now it's starting to rain, and I still need to take care of a few errands, which I'm not excited about doing that in the rain, but we do what we must. So, all right, I'll talk to you all a little later. So we're going here again. Let's see if I can get it right this time. Okay, so it looks like they did a decent job of putting that button up there to close up the coat, right? I think it looks like they did a decent job. I have to try it on when I get back just to make sure it lays right. Okay, back in the house from all the running that ended up being what I did today. And I bought this ground beef the other day, so I'm gonna have to make something with it, which my plan was always to make spaghetti. So I'm gonna make some spaghetti with some penne pasta. And yeah, I think that's gonna be the gist of dinner. Like normally on a Friday, I'd be wanting to eat out. I feel like that's just what we feel like. Oh, it's Friday. I should get something jazzy to eat, but we're not gonna do that today. We're gonna cook this food because we bought groceries to cook. But while I was out, I did stop at Best Buy again. So I took back that dongle that I had purchased to connect the SD card because like I showed you all in the previous vlog, I already had one that would do that same job. So I took that back and instead I got this SanDisk Extreme. So it's a 1 terabyte, and I'll be able to use this like an external hard drive and transfer the files like from my cameras over to this, so they're not overtaking my phone or my MacBook Pro. So I am excited to do that part. Don't know that I'm going to do that today because once I do all this, I know I'm going to be tired. But anyway, let's get it crack-a-lacking with the spaghetti making. I need to get some seasoning salts. I think I need a pot filler. That's what I need. Let's turn on some lights and the fan just in case. Just in case it get a little smoky in here. Not that I'm known to smoke out of place with my cooking. Maybe in other ways, but I'm lying because I have literally, let me take that out the fire. I've literally sent myself to the hospital the first time I tried to fry chicken on my own. I sent myself to the hospital because I didn't know that chicken would, I didn't know that grease would, I was waiting for the grease to get hot and it never like was boiling or anything like that to indicate that it was hot. Well, I didn't know that it was steady getting hot into the smoke temperature and it set off my little alarm. I let that burn a little bit too much. Hang on. Whoops. Anyway, it set off my little alarm in my apartment, my smoke detector, because once it reached that boil point or that smoke point, it starts smoking out. And I was like, whoa, that happened faster than one would have thought. And so, why is that dark on the bottom? Needless to say, that happened and it triggered my asthma. So I had to go to the emergency room. I was away at school and had to take myself to the emergency room. Nobody was around, but I tell you what, my mama sure called that emergency room. Make sure her baby was okay. I don't know if I've tried to fry chicken since then. I may have gotten like a Fry Daddy and tried it that way. Oh, and the seasonings that I'm using, I'm keeping it simple with salt and pepper and Mac Healthy Seasonings, all-purpose seasoning. So I'm using that to season my food. If you don't know about it, if you haven't gotten it, get you some. Good stuff. She has other flavors too, like a Belize flavor. She has different flavors of seasoning. I just do the all-purpose one because I don't cook much. So, but I do want to try one of the other ones to make maybe some salmon or something like that. But they're good regardless. All of them are good. Mac's Healthy Seasoning. You can get it online. Or if you're in the Chicagoland area, you can get it here too. Hold on. My mama calling me. Okay, so we are winding down day 24, and I'm gonna be honest, I am slightly agitated. And it's my own fault, but I'm sure that it is user error, but I have been having challenges with storage space and, the camera or the SD card saying that it's full, and I've been trying to move files and not having enough storage in this place or that place, which is what ultimately led me to Best Buy today and to buy that SanDisk or whatever.
But even like just trying to download from the Osmo Pocket and the Insta360 to my phone and trying to edit on my phone, it's just a lot. But what I did find out today at Best Buy is that the MacBook Pro that I have is a 2020, right? And so they don't even support updates to it anymore. So yeah, go figure. I'm not about to hop up and buy another one of those. So we're going to have to make it do what it do. But that doesn't stop me from being a little frustrated with trying to do this. And probably it's not helping that I'm not getting the best. Oh, they did call to tell me my sleep study results, and I haven't listened to the message or checked the chart. I need to do that. But I'm not getting the best sleep because with this challenge that is a self-imposed challenge, I'm not an expert at content creation at this point in time, and I'm not an expert in editing at this point in time either. So that takes me some time to do, which means if I'm trying to give a full day's vlog, then I always find myself going to start the editing process like around now, which it's 8:19 p.m. And it takes me a while. And so I'm not going to bed until after midnight each night, and posting these after midnight, trying to make sure I'm delivering on the promise I made to myself. So all that's to say that just has me a little flustered right now. But I'm not giving up. I have 6 more days to go with the daily vlog post. I do know at this point that going forward, I cannot keep up the daily posting because it's just too much to do everything I need to do during the day and then stay up late trying to edit and post every day. So I think I'll definitely have to move to more like a weekly vlog type situation. But yeah, so that's that. Yeah, I'm hot. I'm tired. I'm gonna take this wig off. Yeah. And commence to editing this video once the footage from the Go Ultra finishes downloading, which it's doing now and still has, let me see, how many more? 7 of 10 files have been exported and it's 21% done with the 7th file. And so, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to be working on that, but I still appreciate you all being here, and hopefully you see that I am showing up and keeping it going even through the frustrations. That's what we do. We don't give up. We just keep pressing towards, the goal. And my goal is to post consecutively for 30 days. That's my challenge. And like I said, this is day 24. And so with that, I'm going to start getting my stuff together so that I can edit and post this vlog tonight. But as I say, continue to show up for yourself, or keep showing up for yourself, and I'll continue to do the same. Or as I say, keep showing up for yourself and I'll continue to do the same. All right, I'll talk to you later.